Hello, everybody. This is episode 139 of the Burt podcast. Your host, Burt. With me, as always, is my lovely, handsome cousin, Burger.
Fucking fag.
Yeah, so no, this is 139. Should be fucking a banger, dude. 139 times better than the first episode. We got plenty of experience.
139 times 0 is still 0, Bert, so.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I know I didn't mention this previously, but when I moved in to the dorms, my roommates and we moved in and we went to get dinner with one of their dads. And we're sitting down at like some nice Mediterranean restaurant, getting like gyros and shit. And they're just talking. Like, okay, keep in mind, I'm pretty sure I talked about this when I first talked to them, like last year. I'm like, yeah, I do a podcast. I fucking talk to celebs, like, you know, Keanu Reeves, Danny DeVito, all the greats, The Rock, everybody. And they're like, damn, dude, that's sick. Like, oh man, that's so cool. And then like the reality is this is B&B, so not necessarily the same, but whatever. A year later, I'm at this fucking Greek restaurant and they sit down. They're like, dude, so how's the like internet thing going? I'm like, oh, it's doing pretty good, you know.
It's not.
So I'm lying, obviously, starting things off strong. And then like he starts talking about like drawing, because I think he must have saw me drawing or something. I'm always drawing on my phone.
You literally are drawing on your phone at a Mediterranean restaurant with your friends and his dad around, like you're sitting there fucking drawing flowers while you're waiting for your fucking euros to come?
No, I'm not there.
Holy shit.
It must have been in
You're
the
gayer
apartment.
than I thought.
I do it. Sometimes I catch myself, like in class, I'll start it up and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, sitting crisscross applesauce, fucking literally coloring on your phone like a 6-year-old.
Yes. It's amazing. And
objectively incorrect.
Actually, yeah. I think I do have to run along with this very often. It's like, gosh, I'm aware that it's super gay. But I guess I don't really care. I don't know.
Much better response.
Yeah. I will admit that it's gay. And sometimes when I do catch myself, I'm like, wow, this is definitely not a good place to do it. Like at the bar. I'm like, yeah, this isn't a good idea. But no, so one of them's like, yes, like, how's the business doing or whatever? And
the business.
I'm like, good. Yeah, I'm like, fine. He's like, you making a lot of money? I'm like, no, not really. He's like, really? I thought that would have paid really well. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, you draw hentai, right? I'm like,
yes.
For myself, okay? Not for other people, okay?
Bert just draws a circle with a dot in the middle and goes,
Boopy. Yeah.
Pee-pee.
That's what they look like, right? Oh, that's what it is. POV, yeah. That's the dong. Pretty much. Yeah, so that's cool. And every day, dude, I mean, fuck. If I keep doing these talks, I move away from flowers, I do some other shit. I've been tracing tattoos and kind of redesigning them.
When I move away from flowers, I'm going to go to porn.
I might. That'd be kind of hype. I make big money. It's getting tight. Like, I'm going to have to do something. And every time I ask to fucking do shit remote at work, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to have you work so much this week, Bird. And then I didn't even work for an hour last week. It's like,
your work is a very terrible, shitty, fucking stupid place to work. I don't know how many years I have to tell you this.
It is a recurring theme, isn't it? Yeah. So
shut up, homo.
So, I mean, yeah, that's just where we're going. You're gonna slowly start seeing that shit on TikTok until we get banned for real. Pornographic
seriously,
content.
don't do that.
That'll be good. Maybe I have to make a private TikTok where I do that stuff. 4chan. That'd be nice.
Yeah, he's not going to do it though. By the way, ladies and gentlemen. Not even come close to
I'd
it.
do it. I'd get so anxious. I'd start it and I'm like,
Yo, does this cock look too gay?
somebody's gonna see.
I'm literally in my room locked in it with no windows under a blanket and a flashlight, and someone might see me draw a pee-pee.
Yeah, looking over my shoulder, huh?
How have you not killed yourself? With the
So
amount
much.
of anxiety that you fucking apparently live with, I think I would have literally clawed my fucking eyes out.
Yeah. No, I do have to live with myself at the end of the day. We find a
I
way.
couldn't
We
even
do.
imagine. So I don't listen to the episode, but would you have cut that like 5 seconds out right there, or would you have just left that in?
No, I cut it.
Because I've done that where I've listened to your edits,
Uh-huh.
like just listened through an episode. I'm like, why did he keep that in there?
Yeah.
Like there was literally like a good solid 15 seconds of fucking you picking something up with no content to it.
Yeah, I don't know
So
about
if Bert
that.
doesn't do a shitty job editing, guys, let me know.
Yeah. No, there's some stylistic choices where if you're like sighing because I said something stupid, like I'll leave that in, right? Even though
Oh,
it's technically
that's
like,
no. Being quiet is not the same thing as
yeah. No, I never leave blank space.
yeah versus blank space with no content.
Yeah.
But listening to your edits with getting a nose, I was like, boy, if the podcast looks anything like this, we might have to go out of business
We're
and file for
fucked.
bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, gotta do into science at this point, I'd like to think. But I remember when I originally started editing the pod, like I think you maybe you exported the first like 5 episodes.
I didn't edit anything. I just exported them into the audiograms, I think.
Oh, that's right. And then I did it, didn't I?
No, you gave me the audiograms, and then I had to connect them. Or it was something like that. I didn't edit anything. All I did was put the audiograms together
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
And then it took my Mac like 2 hours to do
Yeah.
one thing. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this
This
anymore.
is gay.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You got a fucking dummy thick PC, and here you are sending it to my Mac to edit it.
Yeah. Yeah, just because I didn't have the fucking software for it, but now we do.
Yeah, free 3 megabyte fucking software.
Yeah. It's expensive, dude. I need to get like a fucking student discount or something. Wait, what are you talking about?
To make the audiograms?
Oh, yeah, the audiograms is fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never once told you to get Premiere. That was
I
always
know.
you and only fucking you. I
I
never
know.
once suggested that in my entire life. So that
Yeah.
is why I don't feel sorry for your pussy.
That's back when I
ass.
had money. Now I don't. I
You've
might
had it
have
for
to get
2
rid of
years
it.
now.
I know, I might have to get rid of it.
There actually might be a student
It's
deal. You should look into that.
expensive. Not that I really want to do the fucking math, but it's like whatever 33 times 12 times 2.5 is.
What were you going to say about when you first started editing? You're like, when I first started editing
Oh,
the podcast,
when I
and then
first-
stopped talking.
Yeah, well, that's because I went into the backstory. I need to get you involved so you're not just like sitting there thumbing your buttocks. So what happened was, yes, I edited the podcast early on. I always have, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
I don't care anymore. So anyways,
No, what ends up happening...
there you go.
What ends up happening is I would edit the podcast. I'm like, damn, I had to sit through this whole motherfucking like hour, 15 minutes. I banged it out, uploaded it. We're all good.
Cranked one out.
Cranked one out, beat one off, and uploaded her. And I immediately thought like, Burger's going to look through this. Like Burger's going to listen through the entire episode. Make sure I didn't fuck shit up. And I just kind of assumed that you did that for like quite a few episodes, I think. Like it was a thing. Like I was just expecting you
Probably
to
did for a bit.
listen through it. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, just in case. It'd be good to have another set of ears on it. And then looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, no, he probably never did it. That's why I thought it'd be funny to bring it up, because it's like not a thing that I would ever foresee you doing. Like, oh, an
No, like I said, I
R15.
think I did for a bit, just to see how it sounded, but it was never like what you're making it out to be.
Right. Like, oh, you've listened to 38 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to a single episode of ours in a very long time.
Yeah.
I think the last one I can think of was Doug's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, there's been a lot of slurs that I've kept in since Dog's episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tons.
Well, we found out your career is just as much as at stake as mine is. If they get so butthurt over Venmo history.
Yeah, that's sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good. I never thought I was bulletproof necessarily, but...
I went on InfoChecker's podcast recently, and they were like, where do you come up with these title names?
Uh-oh, they did a little bit of research.
And I says...
Well, my cousin got hit in the head.
It's stuff that we said in the actual episode.
Uh-huh.
And then they started reading them off, and then they're like, then there's just episode 112. And I'm like, yeah, that's because Bert is such a fucking idiot and went so hard on the title that I just straight out deleted it from YouTube. So, and they were like, and I'm like, yeah, we haven't updated it yet. And they're like, it's been like a year, you haven't thought of anything yet. And I'm like, yeah, you don't understand my cousin and how fucking lazy he is.
Damn. They got a couple dudes over there, don't they? Is it just 2 or 3 of them, or?
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3? Okay.
There was only 2 guys there, but I think there was supposed to be one other person.
Damn. I was going to say,
we'll
that'd
let you
be
guys
crazy
know when
to
that
pot of
episode
3
drops,
people.
by the way.
I know.
The official podcast does 4.
Yeah. I actually kind of want to listen to that one. I've never wanted to listen to any of the others. But this one sounds good.
Well, yeah, you still haven't listened to the other one.
No. I haven't even listened to mine. Somebody wanted it. I'm like, no.
It was so bad.
I listened to a couple seconds of it, and I remember it. Hey, it would have been cool if they didn't do me dirty. They just, like, left in me saying, and, like, yeah, I think, like, 9 times.
Yeah, well, maybe you should talk better.
Listen, I was being interviewed by 2 dazzling young ladies, okay? I was slightly out of my element.
Bert wanted to do anal with them.
I was slightly out of my element, if you can believe that.
Was it 2 girls?
It was 2 women, yes.
If it was 2 guys, I would have said the same thing.
My age. Slightly out of college, maybe. Maybe they were probably like your age.
Well, that's only a couple years difference, Bert. I don't think it's really...
no, I'm just saying that wasn't like 2 fucking like gilfs or something.
No, now you're talking about my kind of women.
Exactly. They weren't
Daddy
gray
likes
yet.
them old.
Okay.
No, I don't like them old. As the official podcast talked about, there's a fine line between like a MILF and a GILF or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, when that episode comes out, I'll let you guys know. I think they said it's only going to be like an iFunny exclusive, though, so good fucking luck listening to that. Don't know how that's going to turn out.
How long was it?
Like 15 minutes. It's like, damn, guys. But then we talked a lot afterwards with them recording, so I think it's going to be like a half hour or under, so 15 to 30 minutes. But they were asking me about they were asking, like, what do you go by? Like, you want to be the fun facts thing? Or I'm like, gosh, I've been into burger mode for so goddamn long that I was like...
It's such an easy thing to tack onto the end, like, WTF fun facts /burger. You know? It's like...
But being serious, WTF_fun facts /burger.com @B&B.
You just gotta change your fucking profile. Your profile name for burger.
That was honestly, I can say, ladies and gentlemen, it's very easy to impress Bert. Like, it doesn't take much.
Okay.
So, like, a finger on his shoulder and he comes kind of thing.
Yeah.
One of the most impressed things I've ever done with him, though, was he goes, hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how the hell did you get that username?
Oh, yeah. Yup. Yeah,
and I was like,
WTF fun facts. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's the most, like, fucking OG shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, not gay. I don't fucking... What do you want me to...
Most people have to pay for that shit.
Yeah, no, I maybe because I've had that thing since 2014.
Yeah,
but
you were the OG.
yeah, literally have had it for a long time. So yeah, I kind of felt like an asshole though, because I was like, yeah, I got like it says I have 179 features, and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. And I'm like, oh, I wish I had two.
Damn, were you the fucking biggest dude there minus info checker?
Well, InfoChecker's got the followers, but my account has the features. Like InfoChecker has a lot more followers than I have, that's what I would rather have. Like I got my features. I could go the rest of my life and not have another feature. Like I am okay with that. I have plenty. So I would much rather have an audience that likes my shit. So when I post some B&B stuff over there, they're not like, "Get hung, fatty.
Get fucked." Yeah.
You're gay. You and your gay cousin.
Yeah.
So I would rather have someone that appreciates my time.
I see. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's fair.
Well, I kind of felt like Doug on our podcast, though, where they sucked your nuts for an hour and a half or whatever, because they were like, oh, it's like this guy. And Infographer's like, no, it's like Burger. He has like 180. That guy has like 40. And I'm like, yeah, it's iFunny, though, guys. It's
yeah.
I wish I had trending
news
fucking
check,
stuff on TikTok or Twitter or something. That would be much cooler.
Right.
I got my couple of features like I wanted, and that's it.
Yeah. You know, it don't take much to please old Berg in this realm, I guess.
Yeah. I wanted my one, and then I got a handful more, and then it just kind of got oversaturated.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, fuck, what's the difference between 100 and 170, 320,
yeah.
you know?
And it's not 179. I'm not even sure if it's 100. I think iFunny's just artificially inflating these shitty fucking numbers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that was a big thing when you were fucking always, you know, talking like, yo, we got another feature. It's like,
I was
three
so
likes
excited.
Or something. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The first handful, like couple dozen, were actual features, and now it's just like features with like 60 likes and shit. And I'm like, I don't think so, but okay.
Sure.
So, no, it says I have like over 4 million likes, though. That's pretty cool. Pretty hype.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know how that's possible, though, because my most liked picture is 100K. So, don't
Good math
know.
on that one.
Yeah, 100K, you'd have to have like what, like 40 to be 4 million likes or whatever the math is on that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, guys, I don't think so. But here, I'll just read out the likes on the features here. Okay, we're going back to the beginning.
Yeah.
51, 45, 39, 33, 50, 35, 31, 18, 28, 41. Well, these are a lot bigger than I thought. Holy shit.
You're just not realizing you're famous. Like, fuck, oh shit.
Yeah, damn. No, these were all high, like 36K, 57K. Damn.
Damn, I'm good.
This is pretty impressive, goddamn. Yeah. No. Okay, maybe I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. 76K, 66K. Yeah. Okay, 4.3K, 3.2, 5.7, 8.8, 984 likes. 303 likes. 303 likes. Fuck. That's shitty.
Damn.
So, yeah, long story short, 96.
Thank you.
96 likes. That's a lie. 215. 93. Yeah, 106 was the most. Yeah, here's another one under 1,000. 117. So, yeah, iFunny's gay. Here's one with 66 likes. Now I'm getting depressed again. So,
you're like, shit, okay, abort.
I literally have non-featured pictures with more likes than featured ones.
Damn.
Maybe the iFunny mods were like, yo, this is so cool. And then they posted it, and everyone's like, yo, this gay as hell.
No, trust me, you guys are going to like this one a lot.
So silly. Speaking of gay as hell, I sent you a clip of The Wolf Among Us.
You did. Yep.
I would like to vent. If this is a safe space for me.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a couple ways that could have gone as well. So I'm glad you're going to elaborate on this. Like I pretended like I knew exactly what you were talking about, but like, there's like a little bit I'm a little hazy on.
So
run it through.
There's like a YouTube channel called like Cinema Sins. It's kind of like an OG YouTube channel. It's been around for a very long time. And what they do is they go through a movie and talk about each mistake in the movie, whether it's an actual visual mistake or a writing mistake, or a big one is logic mistake they'll do, where like the logic doesn't make sense there. And then they have a tracker up in the corner for how many mistakes it has. Now, it's like a 20, 30-minute video. They don't go through the entire fucking movie, obviously.
Right.
And I'm guessing since they branched out or they got really famous, they've done video game sins and music video sins and all of that stuff. So I'm replaying Wolf Among Us. It's one of my favorite games, and I was trying to just listen to like a tips and tricks thing or something when I was scrubbing my package in the shower.
My packer.
So, when I was scrubbing my packer.
My bad. Sorry.
So here I am scrubbing my pecker,
Yeah.
listening to video game sins about the Wolf Among Us. And the real story is, I mean, I was taking a shower listening to this. So
Balls in hand. Yeah.
that's how my life's going right now.
Sounds pretty damn good to me.
And goals.
Yeah.
So they get to a part, and I literally had to rewind it and screen record it so I could send it to everybody I know. My mom, my grandma, Bert, everybody.
Everyone.
At 2 a.m. So basically, the guy's name, I could talk about the game later, but I want to talk about this mistake. So the guy talks about something that happens in so many video games and movies and TV shows and books and platforms and social media and everything like that. And it fucking drives me nuts. And finally, this guy was able to put it into words, into a way that makes sense. So you're playing as a sheriff named Bigby, and you are solving crimes with a woman named Snow White.
I've heard of her.
A little backstory. It's about all of the fables and make-believe fairy tale people. Like, that's what the game's about. It's like a rated R version of it. So there's boobies, there's murder, there's blood and gore. Like, you literally saw somebody's head chopped off in that video.
I did, yeah.
Yep. So it's basically all the fables get put into the real world, and now there's all the drama and backlash of that happening, of them trying to keep their identities a secret and not be noticed by the real world people. It's kind of like a Harry Potter and the Muggles and the wizards and shit like that. So you're solving mysteries with Snow White, who has fat fucking titties, by the way.
Perfect.
I thought about looking up some Wolf Among Us pornography, but I'm not 12 or a furry, so
You will.
I'll stick to my fucking butthole porn. But
normal stuff, yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote normal, as I get into feet shit. But
Yeah.
Snow White comes running into Bigby's apartment, and she's like, Bigby, like just freaking the fuck out. And Bigby's like, yeah? She's like, hurry, you gotta come quick. Bigby's like, okay.
She's like, oh yeah?
So they walk out into the hallway. Snow's about 10 feet in front of them, walking dead ass straight. Like, she is looking straight ahead. Bigby's like, Snow? She keeps walking, ignores him. And he's like, Snow! She turns around, she's like, what? And then the guy from the video games thing, he says, well, I mean, you did just come into his house shouting and looking very concerned. So I'm guessing it's at the peak of Bigby's interest to wonder what's going on and why do you look so scared?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that happens all the time where they come like freaking out into your room and they're like, quick, follow me. And they're like, what is it? And they're like, there's no time to explain. And they're like, yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's plenty.
And that's what the guy said, because Snow's like, these walls are paper thin. I just need to show you it. And the guy's like, even if these walls were paper thin, I think you could tell him in the elevator.
Yeah.
And then Bigby goes out to the front steps where Snow takes him and takes the jacket off. And lo and behold, there's a head, a headless, or
a headless head.
It's a bodiless head, actually, I guess is the word for it. Just laying on the steps. And the guy's like, not everything has to be such a big reveal. You easily could have just told Bigby this. So then, like, it didn't have to be this big shock factor. Like, that doesn't happen in real life. Like, I guarantee in real life, someone would have broke down his door and be like, there's a fucking head on the steps outside.
That's all they had to say.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, you realize Snow literally walked by this head, went up a couple flights of steps, got Bigby, and then came back down to show him the head. You would think maybe somebody would have seen it by that point as well. So that's the point. Belief. Yeah, so that's whatever. Like the thing, like, we just have to ignore. Like, that happens all the time where they're like, quick, come. And then they come and they're like, what is it? And they're just like pissed off that you're asking them.
Fuck off. I told you to follow me, dumbass.
Follow me, bitch. I'll show you. It's not like a surprise. My grandma did this to me the other day and she showed me she bought us a carrot cake.
You're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's the time you would do that for, not when you're just when there's a head on the fucking steps.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk about that. That happens a lot, though, where they're just like, come quick, and you're like, okay, and then you walk out in the hallway, and you're like, Snow, and she's ignoring you, and you're like, Snow, and she's like, what the fuck do you want?
Stop bothering me.
Stop bothering me. Leave me alone. Off. It's just like an NPC in Grand Theft Auto after you complete a mission for them. They're like, thanks. And the mission ends and you're just staring at each other and then they walk away and you start following them and then they get scared and start running.
Fuck off. Yeah. What are you doing?
What the fuck do you want, pussy? It's like in GTA, remember when you would disconnect and you would just see the other person's character just start sprinting?
Oh my God, yes.
Ham. Yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's like, quick, and then just sprints. There's so many things like that happen like that in movies that we just ignore. I remember watching an Elvis movie from the 60s when they were calling his name. He's like, I'll be right there, and then just turns into Usain Bolt and starts fucking heaving ass. Like, everywhere he went, he ran as fast as he could, it looked like.
Dude is on a mission.
It was like, it was just like, I can't even think of an example. Like, hey, come here, I gotta tell you something. Coming. Just fucking.
Literally as fast as possible.
Ass, dude.
He's like, shit, dude, I got here as fast as I could. It's like carrot cake.
You want some carrot? I was just wondering if you were wanting some carrots.
I didn't know.
And then he'd be like, carrots, and then he'd just sprint right back to where he fucking was. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he'd be like, sorry, I was back. It's kind of like in it was like in GTA or Red Dead Redemption when you fucking roll your horse or something or your car.
Yeah.
While in a cutscene while someone's talking. And they were like, what was that you was saying?
Yeah.
And then they just
like
go right back
happened.
into talking. It's like, dude,
It's like, I just
you
got a
just
fucking
had
concussion.
the entire weight of your fucking wagon and 2 Clydesdales on top of you. And then you got her back up on 4 wheels. And then they're like, what was that you was saying, mister? He's like, yeah, so anyways.
Nice and realistic.
It's literally like that's what. There's no difference between that and then Snow being like, Bigby, come here, quick. And then she just won't tell you what's happening.
Like, listen, I need, give me something to work with here, okay? Please.
And it's just, so it was an interesting video, and I thought that was funny and explained it. He explained it a lot better than I did. I thought it was silly, but he says something else about how there's a character named Toad, and he has a baby named like Toad Jr. or something.
Okay.
And you talk to the baby Toad, and he's like, baby toads are tadpoles, so shouldn't this fucking thing be like a tadpole or something?
No, listen.
Instead of like a little boy toad.
Yeah, this is a stylistic choice.
Well, see, like now that makes sense. Like that doesn't bother me. Because I don't want to talk to a fucking ugly ass tadpole.
Yeah.
But the whole like I think I was watching that scene with my girlfriend, and then I was like, she's so pissed off at him asking what's up when she just bursted in out of nowhere and says, "Come with me quick." And he's
Basically
like,
breaks in,
what's up? And he's like, "Why are you following me, homo?"
Yeah. Or wait, are you like stalking me right now?
Are you stalking me? What the fuck? You got a problem, buddy? Like, no, you just told me to come with you. Who are you?
Yeah. Have we met before?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, there's one thing that's gay and grinds my gears.
Yeah. I wish I had those kind of issues. Something so trivial as that. Yeah, I think that was...
I'm not going to even respond to what
I
you
know.
said.
Yeah. I feel like I was doing something recently that was somewhat similar. Don't think so, though. Yeah, I'm thinking we need to watch some more fucking spookers.
Yeah, you sent that horror thing, and then you told me you didn't want to watch any of them.
I actually thought Reddit was going to fucking come through for once. But they didn't, alas. They were, like, actually super fucking gay suggestions.
They were... It was all, like... So, Bert finally posted something in the Discord this year.
Yes.
And it was, like, AMA on Reddit, Ask Me Anything. No, it wasn't. It was just...
I think it might have just
Ask
been, like...
Reddit. It was Ask Reddit. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing was like, what is the scariest movie? And all of the movies people suggested were things that they've seen in the 90s or 80s and how fucking scary it was.
Thanks.
And we're like, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Movies now are objectively more scary. Like, you can't argue that. Now, there might be some creepy ambiance or psychological things, right, that could be spooky, but they can make things look a hell of a lot more scary now than they could back then.
Oh, yeah. Just with CGI and all that, it's like...
Exactly. So
you can make real ghosts now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an actual fucking ghost.
Yeah. Science.
So that's the thing, though, is just like people are like, yo, when I watched The fucking Exorcist when that came out in the 70s, I was so fucking scared.
I know. It was like a bunch of fucking old geezers reminiscing.
Yeah, well, it was like that one nuclear Holocaust one, and I watched, they're like, this scene's so fucked up, and it was just like a nuke went off and the whole town was freaking out about it. I'm like, have y'all seen Saw?
Yeah.
We'll go with Saw 2. We won't even go
Saw's
with
not even like the worst thing
ones.
you've seen either by
Exactly.
like a long shot.
For gore
and
torture it was, but scary, no.
Nah.
No. Y'all seen anything past 1987.
Yeah, anything that wasn't recorded on like a fucking 900-pound camera.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you had to haul that thing in a fucking semi-truck to record it.
Exactly.
So, and again, I don't want to, like, I think there's a time and a place, like, for that kind of movie, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm sure at the time it was scary, but we're looking at overall. Like, if you're factoring in everything, not the fact that you were a child in the 80s who've never seen technology like this before, that's just something you can't replicate. Like, we're talking about an actual spooker kind of thing.
Yeah. Something that really gets your jimmies in a twist. That's what we want here. I think we've both pretty much like unanimously said that
What did we say?
Oh,
Bert?
Sinister is the fucking spookiest.
Oh, that's what I said. I don't know what the fuck you think. I mean,
I'm pretty sure I
asked
agreed
you
with
what
you.
the
That
most
one-
fucked up movie you saw was, and you said Ace Ventura. So
Hey,
you
listen.
are typically or very much not in the same fucking page. He thought a Jim Carrey fucking kids movie was the fucking most fucked up, weirdest movie he's ever seen.
Oh,
in his
yeah,
entire
I did
life.
say that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I wouldn't fucking make that up.
I did say that. Wait a minute. Yeah. Nah, Burger's a fibber for sure.
I just left the Xbox party. I'm like, "Bert, what's the most fucked up movie you've seen?" And you're like, probably like Ace Ventura. And I just left.
Yeah.
Here I am fucking thinking about movies where people are stabbing people in the eyes with their boners.
Mm-hmm. Some
Killing
real
people.
shit.
Bert's like, Ace Ventura. That movie's weird, dude. Holy shit. It's like, have you seen a kid's movie?
Yeah.
They do weird shit there, too.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. Nothing earth-shattering for sure. No, I definitely one good thing that came from this podcast is the expanding on my movie watchings. That's good.
Wow, you probably watched like 3 fucking movies on
Watched
your
a
own since the
couple.
podcast started.
Oh yeah. I mean
So it hasn't done anything.
from our guests and the such. Yeah, I'd say
On
so.
your own, I said.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of DC movies because that counts.
DC.
Holy, I'm literally fired. Actually, the
Wow.
opposite, Marvel.
You couldn't be more opposite,
I
actually.
couldn't be less wrong right now. That's embarrassing. Where the fuck did I even pull that out of? I've literally never
I
watched a
don't know.
DC movie in my whole life.
Yeah, I know you haven't. So I
Holy
was thinking
throwing.
back about how fucked movie time was when it was me and you doing it to each other. You literally
affliction.
suggested Police Academy
What's
and the Trailer Park Boys podcast
Oh yeah.
to me.
Well,
The
yeah.
whole point of it was like, I'm going to get Bert to watch all these legendary movies that he's never seen before. To start actually putting check marks next to this list here. Mm-hmm. And Bert's like, you can watch Police Academy.
Yes.
Here's the Trailer Park Boys.
Fuck yeah. I was trying to freaking... Hey, listen, you would be a better person today if you actually watched Trailer Park Boys.
No.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you how it is. There's people who listen to this podcast who would agree.
Yeah, there's also a lot more people that listen to this that would fucking disagree too.
Nah. Maybe. They would also be wrong, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, so Bert really fucked it up. I mean, that was honestly what killed it the biggest, was because I'm like, hey, they don't have their things on Apple Podcast, and I'm not going to fucking listen to these fucking assholes on Spotify and just completely ruin all of my suggestions going forward. And the algorithm's like, oh, he likes this hillbilly shit.
Yeah. And I think I'm like, too bad.
And then you're like, well, then I'm not going to play this one game you said then. And then you're like, I don't even... You said that was when you told me that you like doing this because it took up most of the show and you didn't have to try.
After we had a family discussion talking about Yeah. No, I remember. Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you fucked it up in so many ways that I'm like, yup, no more of that.
That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean it was good while it lasted. I mean
No, it wasn't.
it was fucking great.
I played games that I hated. I fucking was supposed to listen to a podcast I know for a fact I would fucking hate, and watched movies that I specifically did not like. No, it was not fun at all while it lasted. Nothing good came out of that for me.
F. You weren't in the spirit, man. What the hell?
No, you were not in the spirit. You were in a fucking mischievous fucking asshole spirit, making me watch shit I didn't want to fucking watch.
It was good. See, I was looking at that as like a...
Even the show, like Police Academy, nobody fucking watches that, Bert. You didn't even say like South Park, which is like a really famous one or something. You literally chose one that has like 6 people that have fucking watched it.
I'm pretty sure people have seen that show.
Yeah, 6 fucking people have.
Maybe.
You didn't even choose like a good one. You chose a fucking very fucking terrible one.
That's subjective.
No, it's not. You can look at the fucking stats and compare it to other shitty shows, and it's at the fucking bottom of the fucking totem pole.
Never really looked it up, but I bet it's pretty good.
No.
It was good enough that it got canceled and they had to make another show. That's how good it was. It made a bunch. Fuck, that was good. Oh, I just watched The Boys. You still haven't fucking... I'm pretty sure you gave up on that one too, didn't you?
You know, Bert gave me shit. He's like, ooh, Burger doesn't like The Boys because there's rape in it. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that was silly.
Burger hates rape. Wow. Ooh, there's fucking rape in it.
Yeah. What are you, gay? Yeah. That show's different though, for sure. It's I just finished it. I don't think it's actually the fucking end, but
what season are you on?
3. I finished all the ones that are out. Yeah, all my roommates said they liked one of them.
You said you don't think it's finished?
No, they did that. Dude, you want to talk about fucking pet peeves and shit?
Remember when I told you Jeffrey Dean Morgan was joining The Boys?
Oh, yeah.
So, if they were finishing it, how would he join, Bert? I mean, this is pretty fucking common sense here.
I'm not sure. Dude, they actually already brought in another Go actor. He's been pretty good. Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta put your... sexual misconduct.
You gotta really drop your judgment on rape here and just go for it, man.
Yeah. I know it's bad and all that, but it's already happened, okay? You can only go forward from here.
No, there's more.
Is there? There's not a fucking, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't like shows that fucking do that. I mean, how many fucking times do I gotta tell you that shit? What?
Not bad banging. Just good bangs. Good bangs from here on out. Yeah. You're out of the woods. So really you just started to watch it. Got to the
like
worst
the first
part.
15 minutes of the fucking show, there was like rape in it. So I was like, almost just turn it off right there.
Thanks, Bert.
I was so proud of her too because she wasn't going to do it and then she did it.
I know. I thought it was going to be one of them things, you know, and then they're like, fucking send it, dude. Then the chick got fucking like plastic surgery. And now in the last season, she looks goofy. She's got like hard bones now.
You look goofy.
Oh, no shit.
So what pet peeves do you have?
It's just like, I know they're trying to prolong the show, right? But there's like a thing that happens where you're not going to watch this, right?
No.
It doesn't matter. They get to the point where like, let's just say, we're not even talking about The Boys anymore. Let's just say we're talking about a random TV show, right?
Let's just say we're talking about a random TV show that had superheroes in it that weren't actually that great of people.
Yeah. And like, it's just like, when there's a big bad guy that the whole show's kind of focused around, it's like Darth Vader, okay? Like, and the whole thing's like, we got to do everything in our power to kill Darth Vader. And then you get to the point where you can kill Darth Vader, get to the point. It's not even like a cute thing where it's like, oh, Darth Vader's just misunderstood. No, Darth Vader is still a cunt. Mm-hmm. And they're like,
still a serial killer.
Let's not kill him. Let's just, like, we got the gun at his head. Let's just not kill him. Because they're like, you know what? Ratings are up. We gotta fucking release season 4, baby. So let's let him off the hook this time. It's kind of like the Breaking Bad is like a great example of a TV show where it gets to the ending and then the show's done. Like coup de grace, you've hit the finale, you win, and that's the end. But this one is just kind of like it's another scenario where it's like at the end of every season, it's like they're confronted by the bad guy and they can kill him, and then they're like, maybe not this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like when my mom and grandma watch them Lifetime movies.
Yes.
And you always see them fuckers aiming their gun at the killer at the end. And my grandma says every time, shoot the cocksucker right in the fucking balls. Like, fuck that guy, fuck him. And they never do.
Yeah.
Usually.
It's just like, I think the first show to kind of go against it was, and they went against it, The Walking Dead, almost to their detriment. That's kind of a show when they go overboard. They're like, fuck it, let's kill everybody. And now, like, Rick's gone, and, you know, like, everybody's like, fuck this gay-ass show.
What do you think? What was the downfall for you? Because
I watched it for a long time.
You and your family, I mean, I did too. I mean, you guys were into it. And for you to not watch something for how much you sell and how much of a simp you are,
yeah,
it's got to be pretty
pussy
bad.
Bitch. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just like,
it is.
The main thing was I had to
There's
go back to
nothing wrong
school.
with it. I just don't want to watch it ever again. I am very okay with never laying eyes on it ever again, but there was nothing wrong with
I didn't have the hype for it anymore. I guess. Maybe
so
it
the
was
hype
just 'cause-
died off.
Yeah. I think
And why did it do that?
it got like weird. They were like attacking it from
So
a weird
that's what
angle.
was wrong with it.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
weird
there you go.
style
There you
choices. I think I liked more of the grittiness of it, and they had like this weird cushy little town they were living in, and it was kind of gay. But like, ooh, there's bad guys who dress up as zombies and sneak in and kill people. Like, oh, it's kind of cool, but like, I like to see him roughing it, like Daryl on his bike, sneaking into shit and killing stuff. Like, yeah.
So the example you gave was really shitty, but I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I like to see him rough it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like where he rides his motorcycle. That's pretty rough. Okay. Cool.
Roughing it.
Off of more stereotypes. So the thing that ruined it for me, because I was really,
lot of people
really
got
into
turned
this
off,
show, and I was genuinely excited when they were like, Walking Dead's never going to end. It's going to go on for 50 seasons.
I remember that, yeah.
And I was genuinely excited about that. I was very happy for that. So the issue with me is, first of all, my favorite character, Rick, left. So before Rick left, I was already kind of checked out of this show. But then I'm like, oh, Rick's leaving. So now I got to at least just...
Like later.
I got to see what happens here. So I got caught up with that. And then I think I finished like season 9 or something, and I haven't touched it since then. What ruined it for me was they just kept bringing in new characters and making them the focal points.
Yeah.
And the characters, like, they would always bring in characters casually and take them out kind of casually, which was nice. With everything, like you got the guy from Everybody Hates Chris, you got that big Tyrese guy, you got Morgan that came back and forth between everything, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got, they brought him in and they brought him out good. Like, they gave him enough screen time and they took him out sometimes before we were ready to, and that was kind of the beauty of the
nature of the show.
Is nobody was ever safe with everything, so
which is very cool.
But then they just started making other people the focal points where, like, Ezekiel was cool.
I like that guy a lot.
That stupid little fucking kid that him and Carol adopted, that I was so happy to see his fucking decapitated head on a stake. I was so fucking happy to see that. He became a focal point. Zeke and Carol are the focal points. If you guys want to have some bratty little fucking kid, whatever. But that kid became the main character.
I think the important thing that the thing that they could have done is they could have still had the focal point on the people who deserved it, and then had these people in to kind of supplement like a part. Like, oh, this big bad bitch Negan, right, has a soft spot for Carl's daughter, for Rick's daughter, right? So like, the Rick's daughter shouldn't be the focal point. The focal point should still be Negan, but the daughter's kind of like, shining a light on Negan's soft side, I guess.
I forgot about the fucking daughter.
And the daughter's cringe.
Oh my God, she
like
is the most cringiest fucking little kid out there. You're not going to get away with this one, Negan.
It's like...
Holy Miles Morales from my gay Spider-Man game.
I've seen Negan literally tear every inch of flesh off of like a human being. Okay? This little kid doesn't like no shit.
The focal point is Negan's soft spot for her. It's still about Negan, but then she became like the main fucking point, like the character and everything.
Take the light off of her.
And I hated that. And then there was that fat lesbian bitch.
They're like, yo, this chick is epic.
Now she's like, she was running that one town. I think she's dead now or something.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, she got staked too, I think. But that's when I lost interest in it. Was just like they started making these people that were a part of the group into main people.
And then like,
but they were always side characters. You know what I mean? Like Tyrese never became a main character. He was always side because he was a part of that group, but he wasn't the group kind of thing.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of the way that they're trying to like promote the whole this can go on forever, right? Because if they look at the whole show through fucking Rick's lens. But they didn't even do that. I mean, he was obviously the main fucking character, but like his one friend, the dude from the first episode, guy with the crazy bow staff stick guy, that dude kind of had his own like storyline, and he like went off on his own, and like, when it'd go to a commercial break and now you're like back on the other side of this other main storyline.
Well, they did that a lot to where you followed other people, but maybe it's the people they replaced them with. It was just fucking stupid.
They either had to go in more in depth with it or just choose a different person. And there's so fucking many. Like, I don't know.
They chose the wrong characters. I mean, Judith being a fucking snotty little brat, and fucking the one kid that I literally like, my least favorite character in all of fucking TV.
He's like eyebrow kid.
Yeah, basically. I think I like eyebrow kid more than this little fucking faggot. I literally hated that kid so fucking much.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
I hated that kid so much. And then this fucking fat dyke, and then there's like those Ocean View people that were just women. Remember that? I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
They just, I don't know, maybe they just started going kind of, like you said, like the way they went about stuff, but I think it was more of the direction they took just in general. The show was very much not what it used to be.
Their vision of it was cringe. Like they weren't making a super like solid world. Like I feel like if you think of it like the spotlight, it's like it was just shining in so many places. There was never like a clear focus of what's going on. I don't know.
I think things started getting too entangled. Like it was more of a soap opera. It was always like that. It was like a soap opera with zombies. Yeah. That's how it always was. But I think it started getting too soap opera. Like Rick was starting to smash people like left and fucking right.
Fuck yeah.
Like he was fucking everybody at some point.
And then they die.
Like.
And
then they would die.
It's like his little wiener had a curse on it.
Yeah, there was his wife, and then there was more people, but there was that barber lady that cut his hair, and then he just started fucking Michonne, and now they have a kid all together. But he has a kid over here with Lori, and then, but what about that? Is that his kid, or is it not? Is it Shane? Like, it was like, come on, guys.
Yeah, love triangles. Like, hey.
Yeah, like, it was fine for a while, but then, yeah, it's just like they have no business being like that all of a sudden. So
it's like, it's important to get your rocks off in the apocalypse. We gotta have something to live for, but chill it, like cool it a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I really liked it, and then it went downhill.
I feel like it's almost one of those things where like, could you ever see it picking steam back up again, or?
Well, they're ending it.
Oh,
You're really good at this.
I forgot about that.
You're talking about shows that
You think are
don't
ending,
think are over,
continuing.
but they are very much continuing, and then shows that could continue that are very much over.
Yeah, I kind of fucked that one up a little bit. Or a lot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking it up a lot. Ooh. You know what we gotta fucking touch on, dude? I keep getting notifications. Fantasy has been kind of cool, but kind of rough so far.
Yeah, my team did fucking terrible today. I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm pretty sure your team literally fucked. Yeah, your
they
team,
did
you're
hard.
cringe.
Lol.
Holy.
High score of the league, baby. Lick my balls.
Damn, I'm gonna have to make this fucking spreadsheet early. I'm taking another class on spreadsheet, so this holy fucking shit. Yeah, that's gay.
Not bad for a guy that was blackout on fucking tequila and falling asleep on the couch, I'd say.
Yeah, watch every other fucking... No, I think you're pretty much in the money. This is gross.
Are you saying there's a chance that I wouldn't win?
No, I'm just gonna say it'd be
I was
funny
about to
if
start
everybody...
screaming.
If everybody shit.
I was literally about to start screaming so fucking loud right there.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if his guy went off and you lost, but yeah.
Can you just imagine if Russell Wilson scored 80 points?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like...
I don't know if we got a dub in Russell's league.
Pretty sure we do.
Well, we'll see how Dak ends. Currently, there's 4.5 minutes left in his game,
Dak's
and Mike
shitting
Evans.
bullets.
Well, Mike Evans probably ain't going to get too much love because they're just going to run the ball out there. But so, as long as DK Metcalf doesn't go out for 24 points tomorrow, which he could, but we'll see. But no, my team fucked big time.
Yeah.
It was so nerve-wracking because I'm going against my buddy that has Mixon and Jamar Chase, and I watched that game live between the Steelers and Bengals, and that game went into overtime because of a blocked PAT. It was 20-20. Evan McPherson, one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL, got his PAT blocked after Jamar Chase caught the game winner. So my teammate took the lead from me by like 20 fucking points or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. And then they went into overtime. I'm like, well, this is just more points for him now. Cool.
Yep.
And then McPherson shanked one in overtime, and Boswell bounced one off, and then they got sacked out of field goal range. And then as time expired, Boswell fucking nailed it. So that was a very uneasy thing to go through. And I'm currently winning by literally over 70 points right now. So there was no reason. I have done nothing today. I have sat in my fucking house and had NFL Red Zone up on my laptop. And then I had another game in front of me on my fucking TV. And I just did not leave the fucking house, dude. It was pathetic. I felt like you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, dude. That's good. You're ready. You really were what made them succeed today. You're fucking love through the screen.
Did you see Devontae Adams stats?
Yeah, I did.
10 receptions for 141 yards.
Yeah.
And a touchdown. Boy, I watched some of that game as well, and Derek Carr just threw to that. He just looked... It literally was like my Madden stats. I showed you those stats where Derek Carr had like 15 completions and 10 of them went to Devontae Adams and 5 of them were spread out to 5 different receivers.
Yeah.
It was literally like my Memphis Steamers game, dude.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's crazy. It's got to be so hype.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
No,
fuck.
it was peak cool.
See, now here's the thing. I hate to rain on your parade, but Justin Jefferson's gay. The motherfucker got 1 less reception and 40 more yards and another touchdown. Holy cringe. I think that's probably just like a fucking maybe not a fluke, but
Well, he only scored 9 more points.
yeah. I mean, and the big thing, everybody's like, nobody fucking wanted Adams.
No.
They
said he wasn't going to even be a first rounder.
Yeah, like Derek Carr, fuck that dude. And then you're like, dude, can you just imagine being Derek Carr? Out there the first play, you just see Devontae Adams. I mean, I didn't watch the game. I'm just imagining this in my head. But you just see Devontae Adams. There's not like another dude within 20 yards, just one tear in your eye, like, we're making it to the ball.
I know Tater said me and Carr must think alike.
Yeah.
Raiders still lost, but...
Damn. Oh, yeah, they did. Fuck.
Yeah, Carr threw like 3 interceptions. That fucking Chargers defense was all over that motherfucker. I think Khalil Mack, I saw, got like 5 fucking sacks by himself or some shit like that.
Man. I think their defense is supposed to be pretty cringe, though.
Well, the Raiders also just don't have a good offensive line either, so...
perfect storm.
Yeah, no, so Antonio Gibson, the fucking punt returner, got me 20 points right on the fucking dot.
Okay.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who our cousin said they drafted a rookie. I guess that means something. I don't know what it means, but if them drafting a rookie means I get 22.4 points every fucking game with them, please draft more rookies.
Fuck. I know. Because last year was his rookie year, right?
Nope.
2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, we're getting old. Damn, took 2 years. Well, yet again, this is the first game of the season. We can't say that this is going to be, projecting what the rest of the season's going to look like. But, but I mean, this is a fucking disgusting showing. I might make another stat to see like how many points were just scored in general. Right, like I feel like there's some pretty fucking big numbers, like 5 or 6 30 pluses, maybe 4 or 5.
Well, it's like I said, I loved how the Steelers are literally in our free agency right now, and they scored 22 points.
Dude, even Cordero Patterson's 22 and a half. Like, what the fuck? Everybody just popped. It was beautiful. Man. It's a cool...
It was not... No, what do you mean everybody popped? You haven't even put up 100 fucking points yet. The only reason why you're winning is because the other guy barely scored fucking 70 points.
Honestly, all the people that I thought were going to do good shit the bed, and all the people that I thought were going to shit the bed did good. I'm like, Michael Thomas, I might switch him out for Cordero Patterson because I don't trust Michael Thomas. And the dude catches 2 touchdowns. It's like, okay,
Waddle
cool.
and... Thomas are the only people that did good. All these other numbers are not.
Ass.
What are you talking about?
Well, no, I'm more looking at like other people's teams too. My team shit the bed. Dude, and then
yeah,
Henry,
your team did pretty fucking bad.
I know. I went through Twitter when I was uploading our fucking clip, and I saw Highlight Heaven post. That motherfucker goes hard. God damn. I'm on our home feed. Like, I'm not on his fucking channel. I'm on our home feed. And I'm just scrolling through like
Highlight
videos
Heaven goes hard.
Videos. Yeah,
no, he goes hard as fuck.
Sucker. It's a fucking shitload of videos. And I just see it's like lined up. It's like everybody getting fucked on my team. It's like, man, must suck dick to be, everybody who has Derrick Henry on their team's really sad right now. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I always thought Henry was pretty drastically overrated. Mm-hmm. He cannot do anything but run forward. He's a fucking walking machine of muscle, but that's it. He's very one-dimensional. Now, that is hard to stop, and he's a very good player, and he will ball out this year. He'll have big games. However, he's not Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp kind of fantasy players. This motherfucker ran for 82 yards. He finished with 8.2 points.
Yeah.
All he did was run the ball. He didn't catch a single fucking ball or nothing.
Yo, who wants Derrick Henry?
He's the type of guy that I feel like is literally boom or bust. He'll go off for single digit or he'll go off for 50. Like, it's one or the other with him.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry was very shitty his first few fucking
I remember
seasons
that,
in the
yeah.
NFL. He was a backup and was almost cut. He came out of fucking nowhere and had a very good season ever since then. But he's very one-dimensional. So as far as talent goes, I don't think there's as much there as you could say with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because to be a running back, you got to be very balanced to be very, be a talented one.
Right. Nah, that's definitely fair.
Plus, the Titans lost to the Giants, too, so I don't think that's really Derrick Henry's fault.
Yeah. I feel like there's also more pressure on star players when they're going against better teams. Right? Like, damn, we really got to fucking pull out all the stops.
I mean, maybe, but Christian McCaffrey had that stellar year when he was literally the only person on that team that was worth a damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he averaged like 50 points a game, so.
Right.
Derrick Henry's also not the only star player on that team either.
Oh, yeah. They got A.J. Brown.
No, they don't. And
they have DeAndre Hopkins and Julio Jones.
Yeah, cringe. So anyways, it was a crazy game. I really don't want to spend my days like that again. Crazy game, crazy day, where I'm just watching nothing but football.
Yeah.
It was nice because it was week 1, but I don't plan on doing that every fucking week.
No. I got to find a place to watch some games because it was kind of fun occasionally, turning them on and getting hyped up a little bit. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't watched any games.
You haven't watched an NFL game in a while? Same.
Yeah. I haven't watched any this season either. So.
Yeah. Same. It's a week 1 and everything makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm really watching this game between.
Oh my God. Why the fuck is it a 99%? Oh my God.
If Lamb has like one more catch for like 10 yards.
Like, why would they even say 99-1? Is ESPN fucking gay?
Thing. These fucking percentages are so gay. Like, they are fucking worthless. I hate them so much. I wish I could turn them off. It's like when I used to turn my vibration off on my controller in Madden because it would start to vibrate when a defender was getting close to you. So I'd panic and throw the ball. And, yeah, I go back and watch the instant replay, and nobody was close to me.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So,
thanks again.
It just makes you all freaked out for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 minutes left. I mean, that's not like a ton of time to get shit done, but I mean, motherfucker needs like 2 points. He needs like 1.5 points. He needs a reception in any yards.
15 yards.
Yeah. That's not 1% chance, okay, motherfucker.
It's really not.
No, it's fucking stupid.
I like how they say he's going to score 0.68 more points to 103 even. God. We'll see.
Oh my fuck! Oh, that's gonna have to wait for next episode. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about it now. Okay, so I'm so dumb, right? There's so many different fucking products and shit online that I go on YouTube, right? I'm fucking watching. YouTube's kind of like my main thing. Like I
used to try to watch porn on YouTube.
Did I?
I did.
Oh. No, I can't say I ever did.
I just watch girls kiss. I'm like, no, daddy needs to see some booby.
This is perfect. Yeah. That's on there now if you look not even really hard enough, but if you just look. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's kind of on the same vein, right? I'm getting ahead of myself. I've bought things offline. I've gotten caught in the ads. I got like this fucking goofy ass cachava shit. I drink it and it's fucking incredible. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Some of the ads are good. Some of them aren't so good. But I got some fucking good ones, dude. I went through the line. I got a little bit of T-Bell. I sat down, enjoyed, flicking on the tube, so to speak.
God damn.
So cringe.
Holy shit.
And,
flicking the tube.
Flicking on the tube. And I get this fucking ad, and it's just like this woman staring at me, like right into the fucking camera, gray backdrop. She's like, yes, so are you lonely man? You on dating site, yes? And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this shit? And she keeps talking. She's like, you lonely man, yes? You need good Slavic woman. She take care of you good, has good
Is this
morals.
at Taco Bell or?
Yeah, somebody came up to my window, knocked on it. Yeah.
The person you were buying Taco Bell from.
Dude, I mean, I've had weird stuff happen at drive-thrus, but not quite that weird. No, this is like I get my food and I sit in the parking lot and I like to put the YouTube on while I eat, and then I drive home because I'm a fucking hermit man. And I turn YouTube on and this is just what I fucking see as an ad. And it's an ad and whatever. Yeah, this fucking Slavic woman, this Russian chick, she's like, yes, you date the finest Slavic women. This is yada, yada, yada. You know, good morals, good breeding stock, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing on YouTube?
Good hips for thrusting.
Exactly. Good birthing hips, big tall babies, you know, all nine yards. And it's literally just an ad for, you know, like the meme, buy a Russian bride online. So I'm getting I'm getting that shit now. So suffice it to say, I have a Slavic woman coming in the mail. Ready to test out their business practices, you know, their claims to fame.
Test out their ass.
Yeah, exactly. That does like how's that not just a Russian gangbanger just being like, yeah, Nadia, you're going to Little Rock, Arkansas, and you're going to suck Burt's pee-pee. Yeah, that's what she does. Yeah, it's like, how are they doing like slave trading shit on the fucking YouTube front page? Like, is there not like some regulation to this?
Because it gets YouTube some views, homie.
And then YouTube's like,
bank.
YouTube's like, oh yeah, so PewDiePie, you actually can't say the N-word because Coke and Pepsi don't really think that's cool. You've lost all your shares in the market, you know?
Not even that word. What the fuck, dude? It's like you said shit. We're done with that.
Yeah, I think it's shit like within the first like 10 or 15 minutes. No, oh, Jesus, what the hell? Within the first like 10 to 30 seconds, you can't swear. I've heard some people do like bleeps in the first 30 seconds and the rest of the video's fine, but no, it's just like YouTube's wildin'. They got some crazy shit. I don't know. You ever see anything like that? Russian bride apps?
Single fucking women in my area that want my ass? Yeah, I've seen that plenty of times.
On YouTube. Like I've gotten them also for not just like Russian chicks. Like I've gotten other ones.
Here's a question I have. Have you liked anything on our Burt and Burger TikTok that involves people speaking Spanish?
Nope.
I've been waiting to ask you this, cocksucker. Why do I get so many fucking TikToks where people are speaking nothing but Spanish?
I actually haven't been on our fucking
what
TikTok in a long time.
What the fuck did you do to my TikTok? I'm just scrolling
anything.
through and like 1 out of every 10 TikToks, it's people speaking in like Spanish. It's not just a meme either.
I can't speak Spanish.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I even get some like Febreze ads on fucking YouTube that are in Spanish. What did you fucking do?
I can't say I've done anything. They're invading my Dota games too.
Honestly, I wish that I got the Russian women one on YouTube rather than fucking like the cucumber song that gets suggested to me on Spotify.
True.
Than the broccoli song, remember?
True.
I keep sending you this shit, and I'm like, why is this in my release radar? And it's literally like how to sing the ABCs and shit.
What the fuck did you do? So yeah, just saying the algorithm is really spot on YouTube. You guys are doing God's work.
I literally get YouTube ads in different languages.
Yeah, I don't know how that's happening.
And then, like, the ESPN ads are really bad because they always post videos about your players. Like, you know, that stupid fucking retarded cunt you hate that works for ESPN.
Yes.
You always
bitch spewing fake news.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Don't start this person. Doesn't start him, scores 25 points.
Happens every week.
Well, there's always like remember I showed you that? It's like why you can feel optimistic about starting Saquon, and it's like why you do not feel optimistic starting Saquon.
Yeah, it's like literally the same thing with one different fucking word.
Yeah, the word is not. Like it changes the complete fucking thing. But the thing that I don't like is usually the videos are short. They're like I'd say probably average 30 seconds maybe. You get like a little feedback on your player.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always an ad that's like 15 seconds. And for me, it's the same ad every fucking time. So when I'm trying to go through and go through my recent news and get updated on my fantasy team, I have to watch Justin Herbert telling me why I should switch to his bank.
Thanks.
Every single time. Like I could probably recite the entire thing word for word by now at this point. And it's not always the Justin Herbert one, but every time I watch it, it's the same ad for like the next 10 videos. It fucking is so gay.
That's awesome.
Ads are retarded. But if you guys want to put ads on our podcast, we'll be
go
glad
ahead.
to do it.
Yeah. Your guys' ads are good. Okay.
Yeah, your ads are gay until they're on our show. Yeah. We'll make them less gay. Well, we'll make them more gay, but a profitable kind of gay.
Yeah, it's like my normal gay. Wait.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Burton Burger Podcast. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. Remember, guys, it's just comedy. Please calm the fuck down.
Chill. Okay, guys? Take a load off.
Quit being fucking gay, guys, okay?
Yeah, just relax.
And we got episode 140 next week. So
Hell
nothing
yeah.
exciting there because we don't do anything like that on season 2 anymore. Fuck off.
Yep.
I always love it when the admins in our Discord ask us a question. I'm like, it's in the episode. Listen.
Yeah. You figured out.
Like, yo, how come you don't do anything every 10 episodes? It's like, did you not listen to this? And they're like, I hate the guest.
Yeah. So
honestly,
no.
every time you guys have a guest episode, I skip it. I'm like, oh.
Nice.
I liked our guest.
Yeah.
I've legitimately liked every guest. Now, there's some guests that Bert said he flat out didn't like and wished they didn't come on the show. But other than that, I've liked all of them. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, no, it's been a fucking... You got a pretty good lineup. Oh.
Yep, trying to get Russell. We'll see what he says. I threw in a little message in there, and he didn't really say anything, so...
That'd be the icing, truly.
We're working on it. Yeah, we're not end Burton Burger then.
Yep. That'll be the last
hurrah.
hurrah.
Way quicker than it was supposed to.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you later.